Alright everyone, welcome to Street City Studio. It's going to be a short one today, but we're taking a look at the eclipse. I got a pair of these filter glasses that I put in front of my camera here. And we're almost there. I'll try and zoom in here a little bit more. Look at that, that's pretty cool. It's almost completely covering the sun. Probably just stay out here a couple minutes like this. I won't waste too much time, but I thought it was something worth capturing. Especially, I heard there won't be another one for like 300 years or something. I didn't memorize it, but I know it's a long time. It's pretty cool. Probably be a couple more minutes here till we get the full coverage. I really wish you could see it more naturally through this filter, but I used to just look up at it with my bare eyes, but I can't stand to no more. And the camera definitely ain't capturing none of that without a filter. Probably burn out my lens or something. It's almost there though. You can see like it's getting closer. Almost there. Kind of want to zoom out for a second. Let me do that. Sorry about all the shakiness. Ooh, look how tiny it is. Man, that's kind of neat. Not every day you get to look at that. It's taking a little longer than I expected. I don't know if I'm going to stay here for the full thing. Maybe I'll just pause it. Start back. Well, we're not quite there yet. And I don't know why, but on my camera it looks about the same. But when I look at it with my eyes, you can only see like a tiny sliver of the sun at the moment. But for some reason it looks bigger on my camera. And it is what it is. We're definitely getting close now. It's like a crescent moon sun. Crescent shaped sliver of the sun left. It's pretty neat. It definitely seems like it's getting smaller, don't it? We'll come back in a minute. Alright, we're almost there now. There's just the tiniest sliver. And again, it's bigger on my phone than it looks in with my naked eye. Well, I shouldn't even say naked eye, but not like I'm looking at it bare-eyed to see this. But I definitely do. I got one of these. Here, I'll show you. Got one of these pairs of glasses here for looking at it. But that's pretty cool. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I definitely have a fascination with the sun and the moon and stuff. I find it really fascinating that they don't move at the same speed around our sky and whatnot. Right? You can set your watch by the sun, but if you don't know the moon cycles, it almost seems like the moon just kind of goes when it wants, right? Sometimes it shows up midday, sometimes it shows up midnight. Sometimes it shows up right when the sun goes down. It's wild if you really start looking at mapping it out and stuff. When I was young, I just thought they all moved at the same pace. But something like this wouldn't be possible if they did. I might have to pause it here for another minute or two because I want to take a look through these glasses and see where it looks with my eye again. It's almost there. Here, we'll take a second. I don't really show a lot of my yard and stuff. I don't want to get my neighbors' houses on camera here, but the light it's got a really funny tone to it. I don't know if you can tell through my camera here. But even like blood moons and stuff, you always get that weird kind of yellow haze or whatever. Well, let's take a look back at this sky and see where we're at. Yeah, let me zoom in here. I gotta say, I do like this zoom. It's probably the best zoom I've had on a phone camera. Yeah, it still looks a lot bigger than it does with my eye. But it is just the tiniest sliver left. I'm really hoping to catch something impressive on camera here, even though it's real grainy and not focused. Like a ring of light. Just the ring of the sun around the moon. That would be so cool. But if I don't stand here, I might miss it. It is so close, man. You can almost see how fast the moon moves. If I could hold this camera steadier. I should have put it on a tripod, but I tend to do everything on a whim. I do have tripods that I could have used. A better camera for all that. But I don't know that my good digital camera, the lens is probably too big for this little filter. We're almost there. We're so close. I might pause it for another minute so I can put my arms down, my hands starting to fall asleep. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I kinda think that's it. Because it is dark out here, and I'm seeing like the full red looking sun. I think it's just the light blacking out the darkness of the moon. Right? You can't quite see the moon, but the sun's not quite as bright. If that makes sense. But look at it out here, man. Let me get this thing out of the way. I don't know if you can tell, but it is really gloomy dark out here. I feel like my phone's making it look bright. Wasted my effort. Ooh. Alright, gotta zoom back in again. Right. Oh, I think we're back to a sliver. Right. So it's creeping off the one way. Kind of want to look at it again with these. Let me see. I won't even pause it. Yeah. Okay. So it's clear. It's easier to see with my own eye, I guess. But the moon was on the right coming to the left, and so we could see the left of the moon, the sliver on the left. But now it's moving out to the left, and we can see the right sliver, the right side of the sun. And it's pretty neat. I really wish I could capture this gloom better. Let me see here. Let me see, zoom back. I feel like it looks so bright. But it's probably more like this. Right. But it's that auto adjust, I think, is brightening it up. I mean, if I let go, I can pull the brightness down, but as soon as I let go, it goes back because it's on auto. Let's take one last look here, and we'll probably call it good. Oh, I gotta zoom again. I really should have had a tripod for this. Would have been a lot smoother, I think. Where is it? Oh, I'm having trouble finding it. See, that's part of the problem with being zoomed out before you're ready. There we go. There we go. So yeah, it's just gonna creep out that way to the left. And we'll see more and more as that sliver grows. But like I said, I'll probably wrap it up here. That was kind of the peak, right? That was the full eclipse. But, ooh, dropping my lens trying to hold all this stuff together. But, as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, spending this eclipse with me. That's a pretty special moment. But I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me. And don't mind that. They're doing, like I said in the other videos, they're doing a lot of construction next door, banging and banging and banging. But as always, I appreciate you guys. You want to check me out on Facebook, check me out at John Wayna on Facebook. If you want to check out my photography, check me out on Instagram at Street City Toys. But you don't have to remember any of that. There will be links in the descriptions. There always is. But otherwise, keep playing with them toys, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon.